page. Letter name?
What? W.
W. Just letter name.
W. T. B. U. Y. L. F. R. M. C. Air.
Combination iron. Combination UR. Ooh, sorry. Combination WH. Diagraph TH.
I consonant E. Consonant.
Diagraph NG.
Diagraph OO. Diagraph CK.
Diagraph UE.
Diagraph UE.
I'm sorry.
Oh wait.
U consonant E.
U consonant E. S. Diagraph SH. Diagraph E.
Combination ER.
Combination ER.
One more time.
Combination ER. Combination diagraph EE.
Diagraph EE. One more time.
Letter E. A consonant E. O consonant E.
Diagraph CH.
Diagraph CH.
What the heck is going
Trigraph
on?
TCH.
Trigraph TCH.
Trigraph TCH. E consonant E. E.
What in the world is happening to your cards? They were all right. Someone must have knocked them down. Mr. Magnet.
G. E. H. G. L. J. M. K. S. I. V. A. P. Z.
Open up to page 28. Second part, instant words, 28.
Wait, what page?
Page 28 columns. Page 28 columns. Yep, instant words of words. Words that we need to know. Echo, then, about, many, so, up, other, these, out, them, will, go.
Them, out, these, other, up, so, many, above, about, then,
Go.
up, so, many, about, then, others, these, will, then, out,
Go.
will, out, other, when, about,
Then.
so, then, about, so, many, up, these, then, them.
Go.
So, these, up, many, then, about, them, will, out, other.
Okay, good. Instant words of words.
Instantly,
We need to know.
instantly.
Okay, second part. Or I'm sorry, third part, rate packet. We are on, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do. So let's see, we did 3 of these, 3. So we're gonna start with words 1 for 2.1. 2.1. Okay, what do you guys notice about those words? Yep.
Constant, vowel.
2.1.
Wait, constant, vowel, constant.
Say that again.
Constant, vowel, constant.
And so what kind of, what's it gonna be, a long or short vowel?
Short.
Where's the vowel located?
Medial.
In the medial position, okay. Echo, plan,
Plan.
trip,
Trip.
grab,
Grab.
glad,
Glad.
shop.
Shop.
Okay, what do you notice about the second group of words?
Constant, vowel, constant.
And it's gonna be short vowel, where's
Medial.
medial position, okay? Echo, that,
That.
spot,
Spot.
clam,
Clam.
twig,
Twig.
win,
Win.
okay? Ready, Gabe? Alright. 30 seconds on the clock, and go.
Plan, trip, ride, glad, shop, plan, glad, trip, grab, plan, glad, shop, trip, glad, shop, plan, trip, grab, that, sport,
Spot,
spot, cam,
clam,
twig, when, spot, twig, that, when, clam, when, twig, spot, that, twig, clam, spot, when, that, plan, shop, glad, when, trip, that,
That.
spot, plan, shop, plan, spot, twig, grab that, twig,
Okay,
trip,
stop right there on that.
on that.
Yep.
Twig, it was on twig.
54 under today's date. Today is April 30th. 54 under words 1. Okay, ready? And, okay, make sure you sub vocal as she goes. Ready, go.
Plan, shift, grab, glad, shop, plan, glad, trip, grab, plan, glad, shop, trip, glad, shop, plan, trip, grab, that, spot, clam, twig, win, spot, twig, that, win,
Clam.
clam, win, twig, spot, that, twig, clam, spot, win, bat, plan, shop, glad, clam, win, trip, that, spot,
Okay,
glad.
stop right there, spot. You got 56, or 40, yeah. What? Over 8, 96. What did I tell you?
50,
4, 8. You got 90.
90?
90, 95.
You said,
You got 96, you got 95, I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad.
what?
Yeah. Okay.
What's the date?
4:30, 25 under words 1, with what I told you. Okay, let's go. Let's go to 2.2. And what do you notice about the first group of
Constant,
words?
vowel, constant, and it's long. No, short.
I'm sure how do you know it's short?
Because there's a, consonant, before the, after the vowel.
Yep, constant closes closed vowel, so it's gonna be short. And it's in what position?
Initial.
What position is the vowel in?
Initial.
Medial. Medial
Medial.
position, okay?
On the top is all.
It's in the medial. Okay, echo best,
Fastest.
last,
Oh.
raft. Yeah, best, last, raft, jump, left. Okay, what do you notice about the second group of words?
Same thing.
What is the same about it?
It's consonant, vowel, consonant,
Yep,
consonant.
and we
It's
have
short.
a short vowel sound. Went,
Hunt,
hunt, dusk, lost, risk. Okay, Dave's on the clock. 30 seconds starts now.
best, last, raft, jump, left, best, jump, last, raft, best, jump, left, last, jump, left, best, last, raft, went, hunt, dust, lost, risk, hunt, lost, went, risk, dust, risk, lost, hunt, went, lost, dusk, hunt, risk, went, best, left, jump, dusk, risk, last, went, hunt, jump, left, dusk, hunt, dusk, lost, raft, went, lost, last, risk, best, raft, best, last, raft, jump, left, best, jump.
Okay, stop right there, jump.
Okay.
136 for today under words 2.
I proved.
You did great. I'm so happy. Okay, ready? Okay. On the clock, 30 seconds, and go.
Best, last, raft, jump, left, best, jump, last, raft, best, jump, left, jump, left, best, last, raft, went, hunt, dust, lost, risk, hunt, lost, went, risk, dust, risk, lost, hunt, went, lost, dust, hunt, risk, went, best, left, jump, dust, risk, last, hunt, went, hunt, jump, left, dust, hunt, lost, raft, went, last,
Lost. Okay,
raft.
stop right there, last.
What do you look for?
114. 114 under 2 for today. We have time to do another one, so let's do 2.3. Okay, 2.3. Here we go. What do you notice about those words?
There's a vowel in the medium. There's vowel, consonant, and there's the vowels in the initial.
Mm-hmm.
It's a short.
Short vowel sound in that first group. Ready? Echo, end,
And
and, if, f, af. What do you notice about the second group of words?
it's consonant, vowel. Consonant, vowel, consonant.
Long or short?
Short.
Short. Position?
Medial.
Echo, craft,
Craft.
spin,
Spin.
brand,
Brand.
drift,
Drift.
slept.
Slip.
Okay, ready, Gabe? right, 30 seconds, and go.
And
In,
if at aft and if and if and
F,
and if craft spent grand drift split
slept,
slip spin drift craft split grand slip drift spent craft drift grand
spend,
spin slip craft and at the ground slip and
craft,
spin at ground spin drift
okay, spend.
spin
Stop at spend. It is hard. 104 is what you got. Put under 3s for today. Okay, ready? And go.
and if at aft and apt and if and apt and if craft spin grand drift
Slept,
spin drift craft slip grand slip drift spin craft drift grand slip
spend,
spin slip craft and aft grand
Yep.
aft grand slip and
Alright, stop at and. 92. 92.
I don't have the passage.
No, we don't have enough time to do that. Okay. Alright, show you guys all make a group. Okay. We just read words with consonant vowel with closed syllable sounds. And when we have a closed syllable, our vowel sound is always short. Our spelling deck response for today
Oh my gosh.
is, get your arrow cards out, please.
These one?
Arrow cards out. So, our spelling deck response for today are, when we hear, we spell that, K, comma, C, final digraph CK, comma, K. When we spell when we hear we spell that combination ER. When we hear sh, we spell that digraph CH. Final trigraph TCH. When we hear A, we spell that A, consonant E. Final digraph AY. When we hear aw, we spell that O, comma, A. Eyes up here. When we hear, we spell that combination WH. Okay? And our procedures for this is?
Look at listen, echo, and right.
Good. Okay? Ready?
K.
Echo.
K.
Echo K.
K, comma, C, final position CK,
Digraph CK.
diagram CK, comma, K. Final position here.
Echo.
E, E, or
Combination
Yeah.
ER. Ch. Digraph
CH, final position TCH.
Trigraph
Trigraph TCH.
TCH. A.
A, consonant E,
Final.
position A,
Digraph
A,
Y.
A-Y.
Okay. Write that down. Aw.
All combination A.
O.
Direction WH.
Mhm. Ooh.
Consonant O.
Make it again. Keep listening. Ooh. Digraph O.
U. Consonant E.
I.
Consonant E.
Y.
U.
Yeah. Say the sound.
U. U.
Y.
Y.
O.
Consonant E. U.
U.
Digraph TH.
Digraph TH. Z.
Z.
Take the sound.
Z, comma S.
Last one. Shh.
No.
Digraph.
Digraph SH. Real one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll let that. So, that was our spellings. Okay, nope, we still need your stuff out, and we need your trays. Spelling sheets out and trays. Okay,
This was this one? This, what's that? What the heck is that? What's this one? Yeah, I told you what that is.
someone messed up a lot of stuff while I was out yesterday. Okay, when we hear A in the final position, we spell that sound digraph AY and we underline digraph AY. When we hear the k sound before A, O, U, or any consonant, we spell that with a C. Okay, first sound. First word. Say. Oh, I'm sorry, before we do that, let's do our procedures. Look and
Listen, echo, sound out, sound
Oh, wow, I'm
pictures.
sorry.
Sound out, sound pictures.
I have the wrong one up, so I'm sorry. Give me the right one. Okay, well, we don't have to rip this right now, but I have the wrong one up, sorry. Look and listen, echo, blend, sound pictures, touch and spell, name and write, code and read. Okay, here's your first one. Say.
Say.
Blend. A. A.
Say.
A.
S-Y.
Okay, touch your name. Touch your name. Or touch and spell. Okay. Write it down. Okay, write it down. Let's see. Nope, you guys need to write it on this side. Start at your baseline. Okay, tell my hand what to write.
S-A-Y.
Right, because when we hear A in the final position, how do we spell it?
A-Y.
Mhm. Okay, let's code. How do we code?
Vowel plus my short code.
Underline
Diagraph AY.
underline diagraph AY. Read.
Say.
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 Okay, replace. Next one. Lay. Say.
Lay.
Blend.
Lay.
Okay, touch and name. Touch and spell, I'm sorry.
A.
Okay, spell. Okay. Tell my hand looks right.
L-A-Y. Yeah, whatever you said.
What is it, Paisley?
L-A-Y.
Okay, how do I
Underline A-Y.
how do I say it? Underline,
A-Y.
what do we call this? Underline
Diagraph A-Y.
underline diagraph AY, let's read.
Lay.
Lay, replace. Next one, pay.
Pay.
Echo. I only heard one person echo.
Echo. Pay.
Blend. A. Okay, touch and spell.
Pay.
Touch and, what letter?
A.
What letter?
P. A.
A.
Y.
Okay. Tell my hand looks right.
P-A-Y.
Okay, what do I? Okay, how do I code?
Why have a front nasal?
How do I code? Oh my gosh. Why do I have that front nasal? I don't know.
You're smart then.
What do I need?
Lip puffer.
Lip puffer. How do I spell it?
P-A-Y. And there's P and
Yeah, but what do I underline?
A.
What do I do? How do I code it?
Underline diagraph A. Y.
Y. Read.
Pay.
Hey. Okay, we just spelled words with the diagraph AY. When we hear A in the final position, we spell that with diagraph AY, and we underline diagraph AY. Okay, instant words are words that we need, I'm sorry, instant words are words we need to know instantly, but a sentence is,
Sentences with
a group of words that begin with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark, has a subject and a predicate, and expresses a complete
sentence.
thought,
Stop.
pauses at
Period.
commas,
Commas.
stops at
Periods.
periods. Your voice gets higher when reading a,
Question mark.
and louder when reading an.
Exclamation mark.
Good. Okay. Our instant words that we need to know for today is the and we.
T-H-E-W-E.
Is the and we. And we need to know our capital letter L. That's how we write our capital letter L. So here's our sentence. Lay the spray on the tray. Echo?
Lay.
Echo? Lay
the spray on the tray.
One more time. Lay the spray on the tray. Okay. Lay the spray. Make sure we have capitals. Yes, the spray on the tray. Ooh, what do we need at the end? Tray. Look at that. Tray.
Coding. Coding
Read it.
time.
Read it.
Lay the spray on the tray.
Code.
diagram val circle is the word
Say it
the
with them.
underline diagram vowel customer short color debris so it's the word the underline diagram
Good. One more time. Lay the spray on the tray. Okay, set those up, put them on front here. Okay, so when we hear a vowel in a closed syllable, when we hear a long vowel sound before a consonant sound to close that syllable, we spell that pattern with sound vowel consonant E, that's silent E, called the vowel to make con. And also, we learned that when we hear our AI and AY sounds, when we have our vowel, our digraph AY, and our keyword and sound is tray A. And the other one is digraph AI, and it's nail A. Okay. Alright, so let's get our books and let's do our reading.
Push everything away.
Yep, we just spelled words our final digraph AY, okay? And, I'm sorry. I also want to tell you what our previous one was. Put those away now too. And we previously learned our words bird, combination and our combination bird, our combination sound bird and turtle. Okay, remember that when we hear our who, what, when, where, or whys, our mystery, we will put our
You took all of them off.
colors on. Okay, so again, this is just like reading our mysteries like we did earlier. So when we hear any of these, we want to make sure that we flag them because that's going to help us make comprehension of what we're reading. So, who remembers what we read?
Ted, the vet, and the dog got
red
sick.
cap.
Got sick and he went to the vet.
That red cap.
But the Ted, red cap was like broken or something.
Well, Ted had a red cap, and then what happened?
Dog.
The dog took the red cap. Why did he take the red cap?
Because he was red.
Because he was hungry,
Oh, he was hungry.
right?
Did you have to reread everything?
No, so we stopped at page, so Ted got his red hat back, but it had a rip in it from Max. Max was the dog,
You
okay?
stopped at the vet.
Yep, in the van, so we're on page 9, so again, make sure you, put your colors down when you see something. Okay, in the van, go ahead, start for us, Gabe.
Max is a who.
Max is a who, great, good job.
Max will get mad if he is not fed, said Jim. Will you get mad? Will you go and get a can of ham for him? Yes, I will go. And I get a can of ham, said Ted. Max will not get mad if he is fed. Ted is a person
Ted is a who, and what's going on?
that he wants Ted to get a can of ham.
Right, is that a what or a why? Or
Isn't it aware because he's going to the store?
could be a where too, he's going where, for what?
Food.
Right, so could it be a what too?
And where?
Good, okay, read the next page.
B.
Yep.
Ted put on his red cap. Then Ted and Max got in the van. Max sat on the rug in the back of the van. of them, van, yes, he did, like, to go in the van. It is fun for him. Ted got out of the van to get a can of ham.
Anything there?
There's a place,
Where's the
Where?
place? The,
Where?
Where's the where?
The store.
the store,
Is there any lies? How?
a van is where?
The van, well, a van is where, but, or is it,
Can I have a win?
what's the when?
When did he go to school? Or
We don't have a when. He likes to go to the van. He likes to get in the van. It's fun for him. So we don't have too much, do we?
Is it van one?
A van's not one. It just tells that van is just like a description of like where, how,
so
where he's
only
going.
one.
Yeah. So next page, go ahead.
Max got out, but he sat by the van. Ted went in to get the can of ham.
Is there any lies?
No, remember not every page has to have something, okay? Just the pertinent stuff. Okay, next page.
When Ted came
Oh, read our title.
a bad man. When Ted came out and a man said, "What is in the bag?" "It is a can of ham," said Ted. "It is for my pal Max. I want that can of ham," said the man. Why does he want it?
That could be a Y, yeah, there's a Y right there.
Oh, there's
like-
a man.
And a who, a man.
When?
What's the when?
When he came out?
When Ted came out,
Is
could
there
be a
what?
when. Is there what? Is there, what'd you say?
Is there what?
What would it be? What's the what?
What the man wants to do.
What the man wants to do with the ham?
It could be a what, yeah. What does man want to do with the hand? These are all good mystery questions. Okay, next page. Go ahead, Kate.
No, this is my can of ham, said Ted. I like ham. I want that can of ham, said the man. And I like that red cap. I want the can of ham and the red cap. The man wants the ham and the red cap. The can of ham is not his. The red cap is not his.
Why?
Yeah, the why. The why is, he just wants it. He wants the ham and he wants the red cap.
A what? Like, what does he want to do with the ham and red?
Well, we know what he wants. He wants to do with it. He wants to eat it probably, right? I mean, these are all, what do we call this?
Is it?
What do we call this when we make a good educated guess of what he wants to do with it?
You should probably eat it.
Well, that's a guess, right? That's a good educated guess. We're like, what is he gonna do with this can of ham and what's he gonna do with the cap? Probably gonna wear it and he's probably gonna eat the ham. Do you know what do you know what we call that in reading?
No.
It's called inferencing.
So know what?
So we know we're doing some inferencing right now,
Okay.
okay? Next page.
The man wants to rob Ted. He is a bad man. You do not want this red cap. It has a rip in it, said Ted. The rip in the red cap is not big. I can fix the rip, said the man. Then the bad man got the red cap from Ted.
All right, so we figured out this man is what?
A robber.
He's a robber. He's
Isn't there how he got it from him? So it says
well. Do we know if he got it?
No.
it says the bad man got
The red cap.
He got it from Ted, but we don't know how he got it. We don't know if he ripped it off his hand. We don't know if Ted's like, here you go, okay, take it. So we don't know how. That's again of doing some more inferencing of how he
Is it a
got
what?
it. Could be a what, could be the how. It's all of those. We're making some really good inferencing. Okay, so I want you guys to put that off to the side, because now we're going to practice inferencing.
Ooh, look how many things.
It's a lot of mystery skills we're figuring out. Alright, so we're gonna do some inferencing, okay? And we're going to start with this one right here. Okay,
Hey,
ready?
there's words.
Yep, those are instant words. Okay, look here. Okay, look at this card. This is a picture of football, right? What are these men wearing?
Gear.
Gear.
What kind of gear?
Football gear.
Right. So why do football players wear helmets?
Protection.
the ball. Like the big tackle.
Yeah, for protection, right? Why does each player wear a different number?
Because it represents a position or like a position or like a very number.
Okay, those are some good inferencing. Why else do you think they wear a different number?
For not. For everyone.
For everybody to know it's not the same person.
Yeah.
To know like really specific to like different people on the field. To know to like put out
What would happen if everyone had the same number 5?
It would get confusing.
confusing.
What would be confusing about it?
Yeah, they wouldn't know who's who.
Right, so it's for player identification. What do you think just happened before this picture?
They won the game.
They won a game or they scored a touchdown. Why is number 8 on 2 players' shoulders?
Because he always scores the touchdown.
Okay, Paisley. Do you think all these players are on the same team or opposite teams?
Same thing.
Why?
Because they're wearing like colors and have the same jerseys.
Okay. Gabe. Why is the player in the background holding up his finger?
Like a number 1.
Yeah.
Like it means like it was like a championship and like probably like number 1 in the team. Or like number 8 is like number 1.
Are those the Chiefs?
That's a good inference. What do you think the losing team is doing?
Crying.
No.
Crying? What do you
Probably
think?
like being good sportsmanship and like waiting to
I
get
think they're crying.
Okay, so you think they're upset and crying. You think they have good sportsmanship and waiting to clap their hands and tell them,
your job next game.
good job, nice game. Okay. All right, those are some good inferencing. Okay, we're going to do another inferencing one with a different picture. Okay, ready?
It's on the back.
Let's see these questions. All right, here's a different one. What is the girl holding?
Back
Where do you think she is?
and home.
Looks like she could be at home. What can you tell from her expression?
She's sad because she probably missing her Chromebook or something.
Okay, that's a good inference. What do you think?
I was about to say that.
She's what?
Oh, I could do a different one.
Well, what? Hey, Lance.
That she's missing something out of her backpack.
Okay. She was supposed to bring home her English book to read a chapter, but the book isn't in her backpack or her Chromebook. What might have happened?
She was out of school.
Okay, what else could have happened?
She was busy and forgot about it.
Or she lost it.
Or she-
Or she got robbed.
She could have lost her, could have got robbed. Okay. What might happen if she didn't find the book today?
In trouble.
She could be in trouble. What else?
She could probably get like because like it was a history book, so she probably get 5 grades if she doesn't read it.
Yeah. There'll be a quiz on the chapter in 2 days, and she can't find this book or the Chromebook. What do you think? What could she do?
Go online.
She could go online and maybe see if there's an online book. What else could she do?
Tell her teacher that she left it at school.
Or
Let her teacher know.
she could ask for another one, or
Ask to borrow one.
borrow one, or go to a friend's house and they go both study.
Yeah, go to a friend's house and share the book together. Okay. What will happen if she doesn't read the chapter before the quiz?
She's gonna fail.
5 grades
Bad grades. Why do teachers give students homework?
to do at home because they had probably do stuff at home. They can probably sit down.
When you go over all your class with them, then you have homework.
Okay.
That's upset when they do it.
Okay. And could it possibly be that teachers give you homework too so you could practice more at home?
Yeah.
All right, inferencing. Again, what are we doing?
Guessing.
Making good guesses, inferences, okay? What What is the girl doing?
Raking.
What?
The in a yard.
Yep, raking leaves in her yard. What time of year is it?
Spring.
Spring?
Summer.
Spring, summer, fall? Okay, why do you think
Fall.
it's fall?
Oh, because the leaves are on the floor and they're brown and yellow.
Because that happens in the fall because winter's about to come, so everything dies.
Okay, so usually in fall, the leaves
Die.
go to the ground, fall to the ground. Yes.
They die.
What is in the air above the pile of leaves?
Snake.
Oh
Bug.
my. Does her face look as if she was expecting the snake?
No.
No, why? How do you
Because
know?
It probably, which is raking up, like
The
the
snake was probably hiding in the leaves for a moment.
What in this picture tells you she wasn't expecting the snake?
because
Her face.
What's her face look like?
like shocked. She's shocked.
What does it look like exactly?
Her mouth is on the way.
Her jaws are open and she's scared.
Yeah, and her eyebrows are like raised up and she has a very shocking look. How do you think the snake got up in the air?
Because when she was raking.
It was going up probably and like the brakes and like all the leaves went up because that's the leaves are going up too. Or wind. Or it's probably a jumping spider. Not spider. Snake.
Snakes do not jump.
See that?
No, they can't.
Alright, should the girl be afraid?
No.
Yes.
No.
Kind of. Some mid.
No.
Mid.
It's not goodness.
No, yes,
To me, no. But
no,
probably
because,
her- I don't know. I have a snake.
okay, so you're not afraid of snakes, what do you think?
I like snakes.
You like them, so you wouldn't be afraid?
No.
Okay. What could the girl do?
Kill it.
Run away.
Cause she's apparently what, afraid or not afraid?
Right now.
She's afraid. She's afraid. So what could the girl do since she is afraid of this snake?
Run
She could
screaming.
run,
Or run screaming with her
or
hands up.
she can capture it and let it release some.
Okay, yeah, and wait until it moves and then continue raking, okay? Why shouldn't you approach a snake if you don't know what kind it is?
Because
Because it could kill you.
it could probably kill you, or you could probably get like swollen
Well, how do snakes kill someone?
by biting them.
They're poison.
It could be venomous and have poison, right? It could be
By
harmful.
biting them.
Mhm. Good. Okay, we have 1 more minute, so let's do a few more, let's do it a little bit more, for 2 more minutes, I apologize. Okay, what is this picture about?
Dinner.
Dinner.
What about dinner?
They
Yeah.
will cook some.
I think the dad
Yeah, they're serving food, getting ready to,
eat dinner.
That was
Yeah.
like a salad. Why is the salad seated?
maybe it's not salad. Maybe it's a hot dish that's green. Okay, is the food hot or cold?
Hot.
Hot, how do you know?
Because there's like steam, condensation.
Yeah, steam
Yeah.
rising from
Very
it.
bug.
And there's pot holders. Why is the man wearing an apron?
Because he was cooking.
But why do people wear aprons?
So then I get messy when the shirt, and probably went out to dinner with the family. You know, the shirt all clean. They had to cook with it on. It's not.
You gotta keep it clean. Why will the man put his dish on a hot pad?
Because kids could burn the table.
What would be in the dish the man is holding?
Lasagna.
The cooked meatloaf.
Okay.
That's like
What could be in the bowl the woman is holding?
orange.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
Bones.
vegetables. There you go. You guys had some really good ideas. How many people do you think will eat this meal?
5.
3.
Yeah, that sounds all right. Is the table ready for people to eat yet?
No.
How do you know?
Because there's no fork and there's no cutting board.
Right.
There's one plate.
Right, so do you think they have enough utensils and plates and napkins to feed 3 to 5 people?
No.
No. Okay. What did we work on in this?
We work on
We just worked on our inferencing skills. Inferencing skills is making good
guesses.
guesses based off of
The pictures.
pictures and information that we know.
You should do one more.
Did you not? Okay, so I need you guys to pick up your cards and your books and put them back over there
Can
for
you
me,
put these all back?
please. No, just put your books back and your cards back over there, please.
There.